What if I told you the same coffee that gets you out of bed could also help you walk steadier, climb stairs with confidence, and wake up without that everything aches feeling, not by buying an expensive supplement, but by stirring in one tiny daily addition? After 50, many of us lose muscle every decade. That can mean falls, slow recovery, and fear. Fear of the bathroom rug, the last 2 steps, the heavy grocery bag. But here's what big brands won't say. Your coffee can be upgraded with simple, natural add-ins that calm everyday inflammation, steady blood sugar, support circulation, and signal muscle repair. Today I'll show you 8 smart additions, ranked from number 8 to number 1. And do not miss number 4. It's the sleeper most people skip, yet it's the one that so many seniors say changes how their knees, back, and confidence feel week by week. Before we dive in, hit like so this reaches someone who needs a small win today, and subscribe to Senior Guide for practical, low-cost health steps. Tell me in the comments, how old are you, where are you watching from, and what's the one thing you want to feel easier this month? Stairs, sleep, or stamina? I read every single one and picked next week's topic from your answers. Number 8, Ceylon cinnamon. Most folks save cinnamon for dessert, but in coffee, it becomes a quiet shield for your muscles. When your blood sugar swings, your energy crashes, and your legs feel like sandbags. Cinnamon helps smooth those swings, so your muscles get a slow, steady fuel drip. Ruth is 65. She used to park right next to the cart return because her legs were heavy by noon. Her A1C was creeping up and she didn't want more meds. She started with half a teaspoon of Ceylon cinnamon in her first cup. Week 2, fewer yawns after lunch. Week 4, she carried 2 bags in one hand without that forearm shake. Her small win? I stopped avoiding the far parking spot. Go for Ceylon, also called true cinnamon, and skip the sugary creamer that erases the benefit. A tiny sprinkle, a big payoff. And while cinnamon keeps your fuel steady, the next add-in improves the roads your fuel travels. Number 7, unsweetened cocoa powder. Cocoa and coffee sounds odd until your legs start waking up sooner. Cocoa's flavonols support the inner lining of your blood vessels, so oxygen and nutrients reach your working muscles. Luis is 71, a retired bus driver. He loves park loops with his grandkids, but dreaded the first 5 minutes, stiff as a board. He stirred 1 teaspoon of natural, unsweetened cocoa into his morning cup. By week 3, he said, "My legs start moving sooner. Less creak, more glide." His daughter noticed he wasn't scanning for benches anymore. Use unsweetened cocoa, not hot chocolate mix, and whisk it in for a smooth, deeper flavor. Good roads are nothing without good fuel, and that's where the next add-in shines. Number 6, coconut oil or MCT oil. Medium-chain triglycerides convert quickly into ketones, a clean, steady fuel for brain and muscle, especially helpful as we get less efficient at using sugar. Daniel is 69, an ex-contractor. By late morning, his hands shook and he reached for cookies just to feel normal. He blended 1 teaspoon of MCT oil into hot coffee. Creamy, not greasy when blended. Week 1, fewer jitters. Week 4, he realized he skipped that 11 a.m. snack and didn't miss it. By the end of month 2, his belt moved 1 notch. Start with half to 1 teaspoon and blend. Spoon stirring leaves oil on top and can feel heavy. Fuel is good, but materials matter too. Your body needs building blocks, not just gas in the tank. Number 5, milk or fortified soy milk. Lighten the taste, strengthen the day. A splash of dairy, or fortified soy if you're dairy-free, adds complete protein and leucine, the little on switch that tells your body to build and repair muscle. Mina is 72 and kept her coffee black for decades. She hated that the laundry basket felt heavier each month. She switched to half a cup of lactose-free milk. 3 months later, she carried the basket without stopping at the hall chair. Her bone scan even nudged in the right direction. Tiny, but movement is movement. 4 to 6 grams of protein from a simple splash. No sugar bombs required. If this is useful, tap like and subscribe to Senior Guide. In the comments, tell me which add-in sounds most doable for your routine. And now number 4, the one most people are tempted to skip. Please don't. Number 4, collagen peptides. People hear collagen and think skin. I think scaffolding, tendons, ligaments, the joint capsule, and the connective tissue that lets muscles glide. Natural production drops with age, and motion starts to cost more. Armin is 70 and lives for his backyard tomatoes. He stopped kneeling because getting up felt like standing from wet cement. He started 1 scoop, about 10 grams, of unflavored collagen in hot coffee. No taste, dissolves cleanly. Week 2, less stickiness getting out of the car. Week 5, back to Neil plant rise without bargaining with his knees. His words, gardening gave me my mornings back. Collagen supplies the raw materials your joints crave. Take 1 scoop daily for 6 to 8 weeks before you judge, and pair it with a 10-minute walk to keep joints lubricated. With the scaffolding handled, let's flip the muscle switch, especially important after 50 when small protein hits just don't register. Number 3. Whey protein isolate. After midlife, we develop anabolic resistance. Tiny protein servings no longer trigger growth. Whey isolate is rich in leucine and digests fast. It's a clear, loud repair now message. Helena is 67 and a caregiver for her spouse. She didn't want bodybuilder shakes. We tried 1 scoop of unflavored whey isolate in hot coffee. Week 3, the stair rail became a guide, not a lifeline. Week 6, the grocery trunk didn't require 2 trips. Her doctor told her, whatever you're doing, keep doing it. If you're sensitive to dairy, isolate or hydrolyzed whey is usually easier. No sugar needed, just targeted protein when your muscles are most ready. Now that you've got the signal and the scaffolding, let's add a tiny seed that multitasks. Muscle, joints, digestion, cravings. Number 2, finely ground chia seeds. Tiny seeds, big coverage. Protein for muscle, omega-3s for joints and brain, and fiber for digestion and satiety. Whole seeds often pass through. Grinding unlocks their nutrients. George is 70 and a grandfather of 4. He called chia bird food until his daughter ground it fresh and added 1 to 2 teaspoons to his coffee. Week 2, I'm regular. Week 4, his belt moved a notch. Morning knee stiffness eased and he wasn't haunting the pantry at 9 p.m. Fiber slows sugar absorption. Omega-3s calm everyday inflammation and protein supports preservation. Stir ground chia into hot coffee. It turns slightly creamier with a subtle nutty note. And now the golden finisher. If everyday inflammation makes movement feel older than your birth certificate says, this is your ally. Number 1, turmeric with a pinch of black pepper. Turmeric's key compound, curcumin, helps tame everyday inflammation that stiffens joints and nibbles at muscle recovery. The pinch of pepper is the cheat code, dramatically improving absorption. Sora is 73 and missed kneeling in the soil to tuck marigolds along her walkway. She stirred half a teaspoon of turmeric with a small pinch of black pepper into hot coffee. The taste is earthy. She balanced it with a dash of cinnamon. Week 3, less bargaining with her knees. Week 6, longer stretches in the garden with less next-day protest. Her line, I walk like myself again. Lower background inflammation makes everything easier. Walking speed, confidence, the way you feel getting out of bed. Here's how to start tomorrow morning. Pick 1 add-in and use it for 10 to 14 days so you can feel a clear change. Keep doses modest, cinnamon 1/4 to half a teaspoon. Choose Ceylon. Cocoa 1 teaspoon, unsweetened. MCT or coconut oil 1/2 to 1 teaspoon blended. Milk or fortified soy 1/2 cup. Collagen 1 scoop, about 10 grams. Whey isolate 1 scoop. Ground chia 1 to 2 teaspoons. Turmeric 1/2 teaspoon with a pinch of pepper. Pair your coffee with a glass of water and add a 10-minute walk later in the day to amplify the benefits. If you're starting tomorrow, type day 1 in the comments with your age and location. I'll check back in 2 weeks and ask how it's going. Like this video and subscribe to Senior Guide so you don't miss the follow-up. This video is educational and not medical advice. Everyone's health is unique. If you take medications, especially blood thinners, diabetes meds, or blood pressure meds, have gallbladder issues or chronic conditions, talk with your clinician before changing diet or supplements. Quick recap, 8 to 1. Ceylon cinnamon for steadier sugar and steadier legs. Unsweetened cocoa for circulation so your legs feel awake sooner. MCT or coconut oil for clean, crash-free fuel and fewer mid-morning cravings. Milk or fortified soy for easy morning protein and bone support. Collagen peptides for connective tissue scaffolding and less next-day soreness. Don't skip number 4. Whey isolate to flip the muscle repair switch after midlife. Finely ground chia for protein, omega-3s and fiber that curb cravings and calm joints. And turmeric with black pepper for a daily inflammation defense so movement feels like you again. You don't have to fear the stair edge or the heavy bag. You don't need a $90 tub of mystery powder. You already have the cup. Now you have the map. Which add-in will you try first? Cinnamon, whey, or turmeric? Tell me below. Your experience might be the nudge someone else needs. If this gave you a plan, like, share it with a friend who keeps saying, I'll start Monday, and subscribe to Senior Guide for weekly Practical steps to stay strong, mobile, and independent at 50, 60, 70, and beyond. Your coffee can work against you or work for you. One small choice, repeated daily, can change how the next decade feels.